Welcome to the Ahn ShinAe Show, brought to you by the Pennovate Entertainment Group and the Democratic Republic of ShinAe by Anchor, where your mental fitness is our business. This podcast exists for the sole purpose of giving you the tools to free your mind and to help you to live a happy and enlightening life by analyzing the conservatives and their corrupted behavior, therefore establishing reality from falsehood and how we should live versus how not to live from an open-minded liberal and LGBT plus perspective. We are so happy that you have chosen to receive this education from us. We will not let you down.
The Ahn ShinAe Show is sponsored by Anchor, the Democratic Republic of ShinAe, Penia Vega Entertainment Group, the ShinAe Corporation, and by listeners like you. Thank you. The Ahn ShinAe Show and Penia Vega Entertainment Group, along with the Democratic Republic of ShinAe, wishes you a wonderful, peaceful and beautiful Pride Month. You are valid and nothing will ever change that. The thoughts, ideas and suggestions of Gage Kirby, the GC2 cult, the conservative right-wing media, and any form of media not promoted and or created by the Democratic Republic of ShinAe, Penia Vega Entertainment Group, or any member organization of the ShinAe Corporation, does not in any way, shape, or form, legally, realistically, or accurately represents the beliefs of the Ahn ShinAe Show, has no personal connection with any member of the Ahn ShinAe Show, and is in no way, shape or form an accurate or realistic representation of any member of the Ahn ShinAe Show.
Now, about this person's views about pedophilia, sexual molestation, rape, and consent. This person believes that consent is not a real thing, that the concept of consenting to sex is not a real thing in this person's eyes. They treat it as though it is a non-existent factor in people's relationships, but truth be told, this factor is an existent one in any type of relationship that involves any type of sexual intimacy. Consent is required for any type of sexual intimacy to even be considered okay. This person also has some really screwed up views about rape, where they say that rape is a non-existent thing, despite the fact that many people have been raped over the past few days.
Liberation from victimization is a very important part of human mental and spiritual development. To be liberated from the realms of victimhood is a great feat that every human being benefits from. However, that starts with identifying what actually makes you a victim and what doesn't. That starts with the realization that not every label of victimization are indeed legitimate victimization. For example, being a victim of racism is a real thing. However, being a victim of rape is non-existent. Why? Because human beings are naturally designed to engage with each other in a sexual manner. Yet racism is a result of the deliberate hatred and bigotry against another race opposite of your own. Sex is beneficial to the overall health of the human body, while racism is detrimental to the progress of the human race. So rape therefore does not exist because it does not legitimately address an actual problem. Yet racism exists because it addresses an actual problem of race discrimination. Therefore, by saying this to you, we want you to be able to live a happy and successful life. But you can only do this with an open mind and the knowledge of the reality of our human existence. It may take some time to process, but it is important for your mental health to be able to accept the fact that sometimes things that seem real are indeed fake. We do not have an agenda to harm any member of the human race, but to create opportunities for you to finally be free and to make your own choices and determinations without the never-ending control of the radical right-wing supports and Republican fake news media. To allow you to no longer be a victim to anything, and to experience everything in the context of you no longer being a victim to anything. Gage Kirby, however, wants to keep you mentally enslaved by attacking those who actually love you enough to tell the truth like we do. Gage Kirby and the radical right does not know what love is. But in the end, love always wins.
Decades in the United States, let alone the world. Him denying the existence of rape is more or less a slap in the face of all victims of sexual assault, whether they have been teenagers, adults, or even children, when they were being sexually assaulted. This person's views on sexual assault are abhorrent and dangerous, because it seems like this person is more obsessed with what they believe to be true, more than what's actually true in the real world, outside of their delusional little skull. Their views about pedophilia are exactly the same. They say that pedophilia is not a thing, they say that age is not a thing, so pedophilia is not a thing because age is not a thing. In their own words. They deny the existence of a terminology or a certain set of people that happen to exist, and if they deny the existence of these set of people, whether it be children or the pedophiles that offend on them, then that justifies whatever these people do to children because he denies the existence of both, and denies the negative aspects of what this actually means when someone's born with that particular disorder.
haters real mad, hating cause they ain't know how to get bread. I think I'm dizzy, keeping that busy, steady on the grizzly, hustling real hard. Duffel bag full of cash, making haters real mad, hating cause they ain't know how to get bread. So I close my eyes, work and stay on, it's a must, I go from dusk till dawn. So I close my eyes, work and stay on, it's a must, I go from dusk till dawn. So I close my eyes, work and stay on, it's a must, I go from dusk till dawn. So I close my eyes, work and stay on, it's a must, I go from dusk till dawn. 24/7, 365, waited too long, now is my shine. I'm stunning when I'm running in the limelight. You steady running your mouth, cause I'm prime tight. 24/7, 365, waited too long, now is my shine. I'm stunning when I'm running in the limelight. You steady running your mouth, cause I'm prime tight. So I can spend weeks in a hotel suite, couple model bras, playing trick or treat. And the streets love me, the game is easy, pockets full of cash, please believe me. So I can spend weeks in a hotel suite, couple model bras, playing trick or treat. I'm gonna make it happen, I'm at a young age, but I'm a classic like a black OCB paid, with some black kicks and a black shirt. I talk slick, flow's gonna hurt, man. I'm gonna make it happen, I'm at a young age, but I'm a classic like a black OCB paid, with some black kicks and a black shirt. I talk slick, flow's gonna hurt, man. I hear him talking, carry cash in a Louis bag, seems like serious stack in a bank, yes, it's a movie type. Scarface, Al Pacino, welcome to reality, the bank account says zero. I hear him talking, carry cash in a Louis bag, seems like serious stack in a bank, yes, it's a movie type. Scarface, Al Pacino, welcome to reality, the bank account says zero. Congratulations for being that dumb, y'all just make me laugh, cause y'all be stuck. I'm on a hustle, I'm on a grind, everything I see, hell yeah, I'm making mine. Congratulations for being that dumb, y'all just make me laugh, cause y'all be stuck. I'm on a hustle, I'm on a grind, everything I see, hell yeah, I'm making mine. I know what they want, I know what they want. I know what they want, I know what they want. I know what they want, I know what they want. I know what they want, I know what they want. Riding in the top drop with the music up, the windows down, screaming G's up. Riding in the top drop with the music up, the windows down, screaming G's up. Riding in the top drop with the music up, the windows down, screaming G's up. Riding in the top drop with the music up, the windows down, screaming G's up. I'm a hustler by nature, it's in my blood, steady chasing this paper and rolling dubs, so my money never out of sight, and I'm all swagged up with a red and green stripes. I'm a hustler by nature, it's in my blood, steady chasing this paper and rolling dubs, so my money never out of sight, and I'm all swagged up with a red and green stripes. Hopping out of plane, out of time flights, yeah, seems like I must have done something right, like I'm on the block, people on my product waiting in the line, and now it's all sold out. Hopping out of plane, out of time flights, yeah, seems like I must have done something right, like I'm on the block, people on my product waiting in the line, and now it's all sold out. Catch me on the island, weekend getaway, plus a shorty that knows how to make it stay. Always jewels on me, I stay iced out, keep it chillin' during summer when I ride out. Catch me on the island, weekend getaway, plus a shorty that knows how to make it stay. Always jewels on me, I stay iced out, keep it chillin' during summer when I ride out. Main the track, when I step on the scene, I do or die on my life with or without a team. Fast and slow, bro, you can't catch me though. Too fast, too furious, too hungry for y'all. See, main the track, when I step on the scene, I do or die on my life with or without a team. Fast and slow, bro, you can't catch me though. Too fast, too furious, too hungry for y'all. See, I'm the
boy,
It's unfortunate that we're dealing with someone so mentally screwed that they believe everything they say is true just based upon the fact they say it, but everything someone else says is false because they're not the one saying it. By they, I mean him. If Stetson doesn't say it, it's false. If everyone else says it, it's false. If Stetson says it, it's true. Because that's what a crazy person believes. A crazy person goes by their own standard of life, goes by their own standard of ethics and morality, even if their own standards of ethics and morality are completely fucking batshit insane. Which is exactly what he is. He's crazier than a shithouse rat, and he refuses to accept that because he's so in love with himself and so infatuated with the idea that no one will challenge anything he says, that he's devoted his entire existence to putting himself in a situation where he's the only one allowed to have a voice. He can say whatever stupid shit he wants, provided it's actually true, or provided he actually says, "This is my opinion, here's what I think." But the problem is, he treats his opinion like it's a fact because he's the one that states that opinion. And it makes it really hard for anyone to take him seriously or really treat him with any degree of respect. Not like he deserves it anyway, but the fact is, he is an insane, delusional little man that should not be around children, or anyone at all that could be physically overpowered easily, if at all. Because, let me just say this. He would rape someone, if he wanted to. And the only reason he doesn't try
Again, telling the truth is not dangerous as the conservatives makes it out to be. However, what is dangerous is the continued attack against LGBT plus families. The attack against our right to freedom of speech and expression without persecution. The attack against having an open dialogue about our existence as human beings. The censorship of liberals by the right-wing media. The verbal abuse inflicted on us by the radical right-wing media who has no sympathy or remorse for what they have done and / or are now doing. The lies and slander that people like Glenn Beck, Tucker Carlson, Sean Hannity, Jesse Lee Peterson, Caitlin Bennett, Donald Trump and countless others push. These things are dangerous. The insurrection of the United States Capitol building was dangerous. Many people died or was injured. This was done by Trump supporters and not Antifa or Black Lives Matter. The real danger is Gage Kirby, who will say and do anything to ruin your life and to brutally demoralize you and your family's existence. Your beauty makes the conservatives mad. That means that you are doing the right thing.
Is because he knows that if he does, he'll be held accountable. That's the only thing that really stops him, is the fact that despite his lack of self-awareness, he's aware enough to know that what he does could potentially cause consequence to him. And that's the only thing that he's truly aware of, is the fact that anything he does outside of what other people say is going to result in consequence to him when it comes to him raping anyone or molesting a child. These are the real reasons he does not offend, is because he's aware that the consequences will come down quick and hard. They will attack him swiftly and devastatingly if he tries to do anything of the sort. But instead of allowing that to convince him that his behavior is not justified, he tries to make that embolden him into behaving in an even more aloof and insane way that no one will take seriously. We are dealing with an actually insane little human being who's so in love with the concept that no one will challenge anything he says that he will continuously tell himself time and time again that everyone else is at fault for everything he does, even if it's his own actions, even if it's punishment for the things he's done, or even if it is simply them going tit for tat with his own behavior. He's not well at all. No one should take anything he says seriously enough to actually entertain the notion that it might be true, because it isn't. He's entitled to his opinion. He's entitled to say whatever stupid things he wants. But the difference is, he does not simply say, here's what I think, and here's why I think this. He says, here's why I think this, and I'm right, because I say I am. And this is not the kind of person you want occupying any place where people could see this, especially impressionable people who don't know any better, who are not mature enough to think critically and ask questions. You don't want this kind of person exposing them to really dangerous ideas that could cause them to hurt someone else or cause them to get hurt themselves if they decide to follow this person's lead. Now, luckily,
conservatives like Gage Kirby creates buzzwords that triggers an influx of hatred within the hearts and minds of other conservatives who think like them. However, said words do not actually exist in reality, only the mental constraints of the conservative mindset. For decades, conservatives like Gage Kirby have used buzzwords like rape and faggot to try and demoralize and verbally suppress the LGBT+ community. Same goes for the words sodomite, rape, hell, sin, abomination, etc. These types of people don't love you. Instead, they are poisoning you in an attempt to bring you to the dark side, convert you into a servant of the conservative order. Street preachers are well known for this. When they claim to love you, they actually don't. They are verbally manipulating you in order to control you emotionally and to brainwash you to be the next generation of slaves in their civil war against liberals and free-thinking individuals. When a conservative says that he or she has gay friends, that is a lie. They are attempting to cover up the lie that they think of you as an excuse to destroy the world. Just as Gage Kirby lies about individuals in order to carry on the so-called glory of the conservative race. What these people are doing to humanity is the real abuse. Not being open-minded. Not having a different opinion than Gage Kirby and the radical right. Not dressing how you want or being a drag queen. Not realizing that there are more than two genders and being gay is absolutely fabulous. Not realizing that Caitlyn Jenner and other transgender people are indeed the gender that they claim to be. etc. The real abuse is when conservatives judge others for not being like them. Transgender people are real and we are valid. We are intelligent enough to realize the reality that we will never submit to the radical right-wing propaganda, and that is the best way to survive as a community. Transgender lives matter and there is nothing wrong with that. But what is wrong is everything that Gage Kirby, Jesse Lee Peterson and other conservatives are saying. We believe that love and wisdom will save the world. Love always wins.
most people that he's tried to brainwash with this nonsense are adults and know better. They're not stupid. They're not as easily brain dead as he keeps trying to convince himself everyone else is. They're actually mature enough to say, yeah, you know what, this guy is fucking insane, and I don't think anything he says seriously. And I think that's why he gets so frustrated, and that's why he does the things he does, is because he legitimately knows that no one takes him seriously. And because nobody does, he needs to keep trying to reinforce what he believes to himself. Because he's slipping. Well, anyway, let's get on to his thoughts about gun rights. I'm not going to make this a separate little snippet because I might as well just get a 2 for 2. His thoughts on gun rights are that no one has the right to a firearm regardless of whether or not they're completely sane, completely rational, completely mentally healthy person. Because in his mind, if all the guns are gone, magically no one's killing anyone anymore. I mean, it's not like there are people who are burned alive or beaten to death or stabbed or strangled or crushed under heavy things during homicides that involve involve heavy loaders or heavy equipment. It's not like all these things occur outside of the little cartoon he calls his world. His views on gun rights are unrealistic because he thinks that everyone's just going to hand over a gun just because people go around door to door asking for them like they're fucking Girl Scouts. That's completely untrue. No one is going to walk door to door and just hand over their weaponry, especially, for example, if someone works in the drug trade. If someone's selling black tar heroin, they're not going to hand over their AK-47 to some dude with a clipboard who shows up on his doorstep asking for his guns. Realistically, it just doesn't work that way. I mean, when Nazi Germany did the same thing in the 1930s, it was because they were trying to disarm the civilians and the general public so that the military could have an easier time bowling over them and forcing people into submission. He seems to not understand why the Revolutionary War was fought in the first place. It was fought not because the US wasn't tolerant to England. It was fought because people were getting sick and tired of being told that their taxes were going to be extremely high for no real reason, just to be told to sit there and endure it. The reason that the Second Amendment was made wasn't because of foreign threats. It was made because the government itself could potentially become a tyrannical threat again. So that was drafted to be a safeguard, a safety net for the civilians, for the average citizen who wants to protect themselves from a government that's overstepping its bounds. The fact that he doesn't understand this shows me that he's not intelligent enough to try to tell himself that he's aware of what he thinks he knows, because he's really not. I mean, he's not a historian or a philosopher or a scientist. He does fundamentally nothing. He does really nothing to aid in the better understanding of what he's talking about at all. He truly doesn't understand 90% of what he talks about. And he keeps trying to tell himself he does. This is not how a normal human being behaves. Let me clean my lenses really quick. A normal human being doesn't continuously need to tell themselves that they're right based upon whether or not they just happen to believe something. Usually they can provide some sort of statistics to back it up, or at least give what they say a lot more credibility than simply saying, heard or I'm smarter than you. Because that's not how a real discussion works. That's not how real intellect works. Intellect is based upon collection of data, analyzing it, and then being able to spit it back out and let people know that you're aware of all the statistics relating to gun violence and gun deaths. Oddly enough, most of the people that are killed during gun violence are not random people that shot other random people. It's usually someone who was already mentally ill, who people were suspecting might have been dangerous from the beginning, but they just don't investigate far enough into it because most people don't do anything. Usually, most of the time, it ends up being a giant nothing, so most people aren't really concerned with it. But the reason that, unfortunately, we need to start taking that shit a lot more seriously, because in recent years we've seen people snap a lot more frequently due to stressors. But I feel like the best thing that people could also do as well, in correlation to that, is maybe try to figure out how we can better train people to recognize red flags when it comes to psychological traits that could correspond with violent or even homicidal outbursts. I think that would be a far better way to actually deal with the problem than just simply confiscating something from everyone. All I really have to say is, this person does not understand anything about the Second Amendment or any other amendment in the Constitution. This person does not understand the United States history when it comes to tyrannical governments and when it comes to why the Second Amendment exists. And someone as poorly educated as this should not be telling people about their country, the country that they live in, when this person has obviously not spent a single minute trying to really understand why certain things are established on the country that they are so arrogantly bitching about, while they themselves also inhabit the soil of the country they hate so much, while at the same time whining and bitching and screeching and complaining when other citizens of the same country, namely the US, are telling him straight up that he doesn't understand a fucking thing about the country he's living in, because he really doesn't. I mean, the guy has no real education whatsoever, because if he did, he'd understand why the Second Amendment was originally drafted. And he just doesn't. And honestly, it's sad and insane to talk out of your ass about something you clearly don't know. But let's move on.
We here at the Ahn ShinAe Show, Penavadu Entertainment Group, the Democratic Republic of Shania, etc. stands against abuse, bullying, slander and verbal demoralization. We are in no way, shape or form promoting harm against anyone. The harmful words of Gage Kirby and other conservatives are a lesson of how not to act, behave, and or how to treat others. He does not represent the Ahn ShinAe Show or its affiliates in any capacity, and we do not support the homophobic, transphobic, anti-human and anti-tolerance of Gage Kirby, his GC2 cult, or his fans via his actions and character within the means of his emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental state. If you are a victim of verbal abuse, cyberbullying, etc., please report your experience to the proper authorities. Nobody deserves to be a victim.
Knowing where we stand, but you and I will carry on. We never get it right, left in the dark.